Matt Hogan here from MoveMe Quotes, here to share with you guys another mastery mindset tip to help you keep moving forward the only direction. Today, I want to share with you 3 quotes from the book Mastery by Robert Greene to help you take control of your life and handle all the problems and challenges that get thrown your way, regardless of how difficult or how challenging they may be. These mastery mindset tips come fresh from the book, and these are in-depth, detailed, high-quality quotes. Take a listen. I hope they help. Enjoy. Quote number 1. There are 2 kinds of failure. The first comes from never trying out your ideas because you are afraid or because you are waiting for the perfect time. This kind of failure you can never learn from, and such timidity will destroy you. The second kind comes from a bold, venturesome spirit. If you fail in this way, the hit that you take to your reputation is greatly outweighed by what you learn. Repeated failure will toughen your spirit and show you with absolute clarity how things must be done. In fact, it is a curse to have everything go right on your first attempt. You will fail to question the element of luck, making you think that you have the golden touch. When you do inevitably fail, it will confuse and demoralize you past the point of learning. You have everything to gain. Quote number 2. Understand, to create a meaningful work of art or to make a discovery or invention requires great discipline, self-control, and emotional stability. It requires mastering the forms of your field. Drugs and madness only destroy such powers. Do not fall for the romantic myths and cliches that abound in culture about creativity, offering us the excuse or panacea that such powers can come cheaply. When you look at the exceptionally creative work of masters, you must not ignore the years of practice, the endless routines, the hours of doubt, and the tenacious overcoming of obstacles these people endured. Creative energy is the fruit of such efforts and nothing else. And quote number 3. The only real impediment to mastering a skill is yourself and your emotions. Boredom, panic, frustration, insecurity. You cannot suppress such emotions. They are normal to the process and are experienced by everyone, including masters. What you can do is have faith in the process. The boredom will go away once you enter the cycle. The panic disappears after repeated exposure. The frustration is a sign of progress, a signal that your mind is processing complexity and requires more practice. The insecurities will transform into their opposites when you gain mastery. Trusting this will all happen, you will allow the natural learning process to move forward, and everything else will fall into place. I think that these quotes remind us of the fundamental truth that along the way, as we pursue our journey towards mastery, there are going to be times when we feel incredibly rewarded and we feel really good, and there are going to be times when the journey is going to suck straight up. And we have to remember to be mindful that whether we're on a high or a low, an ebb or a flow, we need to make sure that we're moving forward and we're focusing on the process of learning regardless of how we're feeling. If we keep learning and we keep focusing on moving forward one step at a time, even if we're tired, even if we're bored, even if we don't feel like doing it, that is how we're going to keep making those little steps towards that long-term vision and that long-term goal of accomplishing whatever it is that we're trying to master, our life task. This topic couldn't be more important to talk about. Our time here is limited, and if we look at every morning as birth and every evening as death, if we just boiled our life down to one day and we focused on how we could live a fulfilled day, then how would you change what you do on a day-to-day basis? From the minute you wake up, you have those minutes, you have those hours, but at the end of the day when you go to bed and you close your eyes and you go to sleep, if that was death, how would you have spent your day? Would your day be fulfilled? When you look at a life is nothing more than an accumulation of days. So if you can live good days, then you can live a good life. If you can focus on progress day to day, regardless of your emotions and your mood swings, then your life is going to have a steady accumulation of progress, and you're going to get higher and higher, and you're going to get better and better, and you're going to get closer and closer to mastering whatever it is you're on this earth to master, and whatever it is your life task is. Where a lot of people get this wrong is in the thinking that struggles and challenges and controversy and upsets and emotional mood swings are all bad things that shouldn't be happening, but that is 100% false. They're meant to happen, and they're put on your path so that you can figure out a way to overcome them. And the only way to overcome challenges and controversy and whatever is by strengthening your mind, body, and spirit to overcome them in a dynamic way. And when you do that, all of those challenges that you thought shouldn't be there are now opportunities for growth. And if you can see everything like that, everything in life is going to start becoming much easier, and you're going to start resisting a lot less, which is going to help you move forward a lot easier. So the final key point in this little ramble is that there are going to be days when you are not going to want to do your work. There are going to be days when you're not going to want to get out of bed. Those are the days when you need to get out of bed the most. Those are the days when you have to be mindful that this is another challenge, this is another obstacle, and this is another opportunity for you to keep moving forward. And if you can prepare for those days and you can think about whatever it is that you are working towards and whatever it is that you've been working so hard to achieve, keep that in the forefront of your mind. And as long as you can do that, then everything else is going to start making a lot more sense. Prepare for the days that you know are coming. Have a game plan set for when you're feeling lazy and tired and unready, and make sure that you have some kind of action strategy, because that is how we keep moving forward. And that is one of the best pieces of advice that I can give you for the inevitable. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.